So I've been working on this like little mini game map that's gonna be fun. It's coming out soon, I hope. I don't know. But I made a weapon for it, a custom weapon with command blocks, and I figured that I'd show you guys that today, because I think it's pretty nifty. So this is the Fire Mage's wand. Ooh, I know, right? So basically what it does is you can use it to throw fireballs at your enemies. And the way that that works is first you have to equip the fire charges into your offhand. And now when you select this Fire Mage's wand, this blaze rod, you are able to throw fireballs at the zombie here. Check it out. Boom! So cool. That, oh, still alive. Alright. Nice. 3 hits. Let's see if we can, there we go. And we got this one left. Oh, I think one more. Yeah, there it is. There she goes. Bye. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, right? So yeah, you can basically walk wherever you want and like throw fireballs from there. It's super cool. It uses like a real like ammo system. You can see that I have 4 of these now. And watch the fire charges. The count actually goes down when I throw each one. Ooh, very cool. You can see that it actually summons it. That summons it right at my head, and I can either choose to aim here, or I can walk around. The fire charge is going to stay here no matter what, and I can punch it wherever I feel like. So that's pretty cool. Let me show you how it works. So the whole system is just these 4 command blocks. It's pretty simple, nothing too complex. This is the command block that kind of runs it all. It's what actually summons the fire charges. And the way that this works is it uses the execute command, executes it at the player, and it will only work if the player's selected item is the blaze rod, and also if in their inventory in slot -106, which is actually the offhand slot, that's what it's code for, if in your offhand slot you are holding a fire charge, then it will run the summon fireball command. I have the blaze rod in my selected slot right now, nothing's happening. I gotta equip these fire charges to my offhand slot, and still nothing's happening. It's only when both are active at the same time that you can throw these fireballs. When it summons a fireball, these are the relative coordinates. It's an execute at, so it'll happen at the player, not at the command block. So the squiggly line and the 1 makes it so that your Y coordinate, it'll go 1 block up. Otherwise, it'll summon at your feet, and this will make it summon at your eye level so that you're able to aim it. And if it summons at your feet, you'll only be able to throw it into the ground, and you'll blow yourself up. And that is not really what I'm going for. I mean, maybe you want that. Personally, I don't. The direction it's going, just 0. It's not going anywhere. The zeros will help it so that it spawns completely still so that you can punch it wherever you want it to go. And then the explosion power you can set to whatever you want. I have it set to 3 for no real reason other than I thought like 2 was too small and 4 was too big, so that's kind of how I ended up here. You know, simple math. So the problem with this command block is that if it would run on its own, since it's a repeating one, it would actually try to summon 20 fireballs per second, and eventually we just get an infinite amount of fireballs, and what we want is for only 1 to be summoned at a time. So the way that I got that to work is with this command block, and basically this will detect whether or not there is a fireball with a distance of 100 blocks of us. And so if there is, then it will run the set block command at these coordinates, just a block of air. And that is actually going to happen right here. So I'm going to summon a fireball. You can see that it detected the fireball and it got rid of this redstone block, which essentially turned this off so it's no longer summoning indefinite fireballs, just this one. Now the reverse of that is once this goes away, the redstone block appears again, and the way that works is with this command block. So this basically runs the same command as this one does, except the opposite. So instead of placing a block of air, it places down the redstone block. And then at the beginning, instead of execute if, it's an execute unless. So while this one tests if there's a fire charge around, this one will test if there's not one around. And so since it's currently detecting that there is no fire charge around, it's constantly setting this redstone block, and it's setting it 20 times per second, of course. So if we try to delete it, it'll stay there. The only way to get rid of it is to summon a fireball, which is there. So now it detects that it's there, which means that the redstone block is gone. And then this final one, all it does is it clears our inventory of one fire charge every time something is summoned, and that's the way we get these fire charges to deplete one by one. Effectively making a system of ammo, or mana, or whatever you call it. I don't know. I'm not some kind of nerd that knows these things. I'm just a cool guy who plays Minecraft. Now, I will be the first to admit that this design is not perfect. For one, when you summon a fireball, you can deselect the blaze rod, and the fireball will still be here. I would love to figure out a way to make it follow you around. That way that it doesn't just stand completely still, and you can actually run around with this in hand and then just shoot from wherever you want. Couldn't really figure out a way to make that work without, summoning infinite fireballs, so if anyone has any suggestions on how to make that work, I would be greatly welcome to, because I'm not proud. I know that I'm not very smart or very good at Minecraft, and I would need all the help that I can get, and I'm not ashamed to ask for it. So that's pretty much all I have to show you guys today, so thank you for watching and being beautiful. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I know I've been gone for 4 years, but guess what, baby? I am back, and hopefully we're going to be doing this a little bit more often. So, hope to see you soon, and that's it. Bye.